So yesterday I had a little snafu with my motorcycle. It was a beautiful day, so I took the bike out. It had been a while, a couple of months. I rode, I made a few stops, did a little Christmas shopping, and I decided I was going to go hang out at a Barnes & Noble, which is something I do. You gotta love Barnes & Noble. So I sat with a latte, I relaxed, I spent like an hour or so there. When I came out, I discovered I had left the headlights on for my bike. I didn't think this was a big deal. It had only been an hour or so, everything should be fine. But apparently when a bike sits for a long time, the battery can get a little weak. So when I went to start the bike, nothing happened. Now in the past when things like this have happened to me, I've kind of gone into a little bit of a panic. I might get mad, curse a lot. I don't do my best thinking. This time, instead, I decided I'm going to be a little more patient with this. I'm going to take my time. I'm even going to be a little grateful. That's a weird thing, I know, but I'll get to that. Long story short, after tinkering for a little while, it was pretty clear that I was not going anywhere. I started contemplating my options. One of those was to call Kara, have her come by with a van, give me a jump start. That was going to put me out by like 4 hours. So instead, I repeated something that I write to myself literally every day. It's an affirmation I write to myself every day. Everything I need is right in front of me, and everything is always working out for me. Now, I don't know what your spirituality is. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And to me, that's my way of saying I have faith that God's going to make that work out for me. But it's more than that. It's also that I think that this is somehow for my good. And if it's for my good, then there's no point in getting angry or afraid or worried or panicked. Better to be grateful for it and start looking for how it's going to impact my life in some positive way. Now, long story short, some people came along and they happened to have jumper cables, and I was able to get the bike going and get home. But the real message here is that instead of panicking, instead of getting angry, instead of being afraid, I stayed calm, I stayed cool. And that actually led to me solving the problem much faster than I would have otherwise. And that's the difference between choosing your response and reacting. When things go wrong, when you react, you're not thinking clearly. You're not looking for options. You're just panicking. But if you'll stop, if you'll dial it back, if you'll take a breath and say, I'm going to choose my response, that's when you start seeing all the options. See, the thing is, anger and fear and panic, those things have never solved anything. Think of every problem you've ever had. Every time something went wrong in your life, did it help at all to be worried about it? Did it help at all to get mad? It never solved a thing. But when you stay cool, when you let things just happen, and you're even grateful about it, well, now you've got control of that whole situation, because you can either choose your response and keep yourself open to opportunities and resources and whatever else may be around, or you can let the problem do your deciding for you. That's when you react. And what is the problem though? The reality is choosing your response is how you're empowered in that situation. So choose. And when you fail to do that, when you react and you feel bad about it and you sort of down on yourself, stop. Use that moment to respond to. Be grateful for your failure in that moment and start looking for ways to fix things, make it better, make it right. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I hope you got something out of that. I did. Now, if you'd like to help me out, if you'd like to support me in this channel, you can do that by going to kevintumlinson.com/books. Find something you'll love, read it, find a new favorite, and share it with your friends. You can also get a free book if you go to kevintumlinson.com/join me. That's where you can sign up to be on my newsletter, and you'll be able to download a free ebook. But beyond that, thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, share it with a friend, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the little bell icon so you know when new videos drop. And then tune in next time so that we can talk about something else.